Hi, everybody. I'm here to do your weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of February 23rd through February the 29th, 2020. This is a general reading, so it may or it may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, please don't make it fit. It just may not be your story. Check out the other videos for the signs in your charts, okay? I was going to say something, and now I can't even remember for the life of me what it was. Remember, this can be flipped. It can be reversed. It can play out from the point of view of the cross-watcher or whoever you're dealing with. So keep that in mind. That is very, very important. It's also very, very important with these tarot videos on YouTube. I don't care who you watch. They cannot and will not resonate with every single person. That is not how it works. So please don't be discouraged. I know some people get really mad. They leave me thumbs down. They leave me nasty comments. I can't do anything about it. And I read what the cards tell me. If it's not your story, it's just plain and simply not your story. You know, if mine doesn't resonate with you, I'm sure there's another tarot reader out here that are great. There's a lot of good ones on YouTube that your story may come out through. That's just how it is. So anyway, with that being said, we'll go ahead and we're going to just jump right into it. I'm going to be pulling one of the cards from this Angel Tarot deck here for the overall energy of the week, for the overall focus, energy, however it plays out for you. Okay. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, February 23rd, 2019. What is it? Capricorn. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords, which is the Nine of Air in this deck. Okay. So, a lot of worry, a lot of stress this week or in your mind. That's the energy. That's what's going on with you. So you're feeling stressed out, expecting the worst of something, not getting any sleep, losing sleep over it, very stressed out, very anxious. What's going on, Capricorn? Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Good grief, Cap. What is going on this week with you guys? You guys must be going through it, huh? Ace of Swords. We got two that fell out. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Swords again with the Emperor. Whew, I feel like a lot of heavy energy. I feel exhausted right now just looking at these cards. So I guess I'm feeling that that's how you guys might be feeling this week. Well, with the Knight of Swords here, that's usually something coming in quick. That's kind of like a mini tower, okay? Not as big as a tower, but it's still something unexpected comes swooping in. And whatever this is, something that it could be about a job, with that Six of Pentacles here, but it's just got you so stressed out. You are just so stressed out. Another thing with this Knight of Swords too, especially in this deck here, is it talks about self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you, and there's a lot of sword energy. There is some wand, but there is sword. That you're trapped in your head. You're going over something, overthinking, anxious about something, stressed about something. Well, the more you focus on being stressed or whatever the issue is. And I know it's hard, but the more you expect the worst of a situation, or, it's going to come true, because our thoughts are very, very, very powerful. And if we sit there and continuously think about the worst thing ever, you're going to make it come true, because you're going to manifest it into existence. So as much as it might be as hard and as difficult for you to do, please, 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 this week, Capricorns, try very, very hard to not get caught up in your head. Whenever you feel some kind of a negative thought coming on, or overthinking a situation, or feeling stressed out, immediately catch yourself and put a positive thought in your head. I don't care if that's you picturing yourself running through the meadows on a sunny day of flowers, whatever it is. Go to a happy place in your head and try as hard as you can to change all of this with your thoughts, because it can be done, okay? And I know it's hard. Oh, believe me, I know it's hard, but it can be done. All right, so let's see what this Knight of Swords is here. Ooh, the Death. Okay, so something is going to end. Something ends quickly, suddenly, just like that. Unfortunately, for some of you, this could mean the loss of somebody. I'm sorry, I don't like to say things like that. I'm not going to spend time on it. But somebody needed to hear that. For others of you, it's going to be the end of something, some kind of a situation. It could be some type of transformation, but I see this as something is ending more so than I see something is ending. Something is ending, and it's going to end quickly, okay? This is Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Well, that's clarified by the Wheel. For some of you, some of you might come into money, like winning the lottery type deal, and it's going to throw you into a complete frenzy when you do. Okay, that's not, obviously it's not for everybody. That might be only for one person, but that is going to happen. Somebody is going to come into a huge amount of money, that it's going to be so much money that it's going to change everything, and it really is going to freak you out. Back to what I said about the loss of somebody, there could have been a death in recently in the family or whatever, and you are going to receive some type of an inheritance from that, okay? What is this Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups. So you're stressed out about your family situation. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Swords with the Emperor, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. This has to do a lot with money. I feel like there's going to be an unexpected windfall of money due to the ending of something. Maybe this is an ending, maybe this is a divorce, a court case, some type of settlement coming through finally that you weren't expecting to come through. Whatever it is, something is ending. Again, for some of you, or for at least one of you, I feel like there was a loss of sort of a death in the family, friends, something like that, resulting, money coming in resulting from a death. I also feel strongly, I see it, somebody has come into a bunch of money, okay? And it, like I said, it's either resulting from a death, an inheritance. There's a lot of money coming in, okay? And with these pentacles, I mean, this is and it's got you completely stressed out, completely stressed out. And I feel like with this Eight of Swords being clarified by the Ten of Cups, this is it's affecting your family, which, you know, if it's a great, I feel like this is a large amount of money, guys. I really do. I really feel like this is a large, unexpected, large amount of money that is going to be received. And it just throws you into a tizzy. It just stresses you out. And I think that you're just, you know, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all of this? You know, where do I don't know what to do. How is this going to affect my family now? I mean, you're very, you're being very analytical about all of this and expecting now that you've gotten this money. And I feel like too, with this Eight of Swords and this Ten of Cups, now you're going to have family members coming out of the woodwork to be, you know, can you loan me some money? Can you do this? Can you do that? And that has you stressed out. So that's for some of you. A lot of family is going to, or a lot of friends, family, you know, is going to come and suddenly they need help and they want you to help them and they need money. And which that also could be what the Six of Pentacles is, you know, because of this abundance and this money coming in, people want you to give now. And, you know, you're just extremely stressed out about it. You are just, this money has got you so stressed out. It's crazy. With this Nine of Pentacles, though, you are going to realize that you can now take care of yourself. You are, you know, you can step into your power. You can take care of yourself now. You can be self-sufficient if you couldn't be before. You're not going to have any problems, and you're realizing that. But you are still stressed out over money. And it's not because you don't have any. You have a surplus. It's because now you have too much and you are just worried. And I feel like the worry and the stress is coming from people wanting to come to you now and, hey, can you loan me this or can you loan me that? And that's just, you know, let me get another card for this Ten of Cups though, because I just want to see if we can find out anything else. We got the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, I totally feel like whatever this money is coming in, it's going to change everything. It's going to change a lot for you. And with the overall energy here being this Nine of Air, a Nine of Swords, I feel like you're, you know, Spirit's trying to tell you, the more negative you think about this, the more negatively it's going to impact your life. In other words, you're going to manifest all of these concerns, all of these worries into your life because that's all you're dwelling on. That's all you're thinking. You're thinking about how negatively that this money is going to affect you and, you know, worrying about it, stressed about it. You know, if someone's coming to you, Capricorn, and they want to borrow money and I need money tell them no. There is nothing wrong with saying no. Now, if you know that this is somebody who absolutely needs help and really is down on their luck, and there's just somebody that's in your life and not just there to take from you, then that's completely different. But if this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in forever and they just pop up all of a sudden, hey, how are you? Hey, can you loan me $1,000? I need you. Say no. There is nothing wrong with saying no to people, okay? And I think maybe that's what you're stressed out about is because you don't want to say no to anyone. You want to, you know, and with her, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. She's very caring. She's giving, you know, she likes to take care of, I mean, look how she's holding that pentacle. She's holding it very securely, very lovingly, close to her chest. And that's the kind of person that the Queen of Pentacles is. She's able to take care of people. She wants to take care of people. She's nurturing, giving. And I feel like you feel, especially with it being over the Nine of Wands, that's what's going. People are taking advantage of you this week, or they're going to try to. And you need to stop it. And all you have to say is no. Don't worry about saying no. You know, You owe nobody an explanation. You know, you don't owe anything to anyone. Of course, unless you owe them money, then that's a little different, obviously. But you don't owe anything to anybody, okay? You don't owe explanations. You don't owe money. You don't owe anything. So don't try as hard as you can to not let this affect you. It's okay to say no. And I feel like that is a very strong message for you guys for this week. It is okay to say no. But be prepared. There is going to be some money or something's coming in for you guys this week. Stop dwelling, though, because you are going to manifest all this negativity into fruition. You're going to manifest it into your life. So think positive. Switch those thoughts around. You know, whatever makes you happy or makes you smile, if it's your children, if it's a partner, if it's, you know, like I said, a meadow running through the flowers and the sun shining, or the beach, or whatever it is. Think of your happy place. Change that thought immediately. Wear a rubber band around your wrist. Every time you get a negative thought or start overthinking, snap it. A good friend gave me that advice once, and it works. So whatever you have to do, guys, because you're really going to bring in a lot of yucky things if you continue to overthink the situation and you continue to let this bother you, okay? So I know this was rather specific. I hope it resonated with you guys. If it did not, it's not your story this week. Go check the other videos for the signs in your chart. If it did, please leave me a like, a comment, subscribe, and I will be back at the end of the week for your next week's reading. I'm going to try to get the monthlies for March out this week. It is a hectic week for me as I'm going to be flying out of town next week. So I'm going to really try. I'm not going to make any promises, though, because of my schedule. But again, I will definitely be here next weekend to get the weeklies out. So you guys have a great week. And remember, it's okay to say no.